in my heart and your peace in my mind. Dancing reminds me of you. Dancing reminds me of you. The wind in the trees.
Most of us are being called to go on trips and extend on these little trips and having these spontaneous encounters, and it's fun because it's fun. It's like, what is it for? It's for healing. What else can it be for? That's all there is. And even before asking any questions, who is going to come with me? Who is what's going to happen? Where am I going? You need to know, like, it's for healing. That's all there is. That's all there is to know. It's like, why are you here in my life? For healing. For love, to know love. So that's all.
Dare to open up even more.
Yeah, to dare. And of course it has to be given to be received like that. And Spirit wants us to have that awareness. Spirit wants us to have a full connection, that there's no disconnect on any level. Most of the time I'm connected, but sometimes I feel a little disconnect. That's not what's given. Like a full experience of love and connection is given. That's what Spirit wants for us. That's what we want. So there's got to be a way. But we're just asked so little, just to stay and receive. And be humble. Be very humble. I'd be having a conversation with someone, would be joining, and then there would be some kind of a question, and I'll say, no, that's not it. There's just a high level of humbleness that is happening. Just a very high level of humility. That's all there is. And it's always such a surprise when there's that openness and see what is given and who is given when they come in, and such joy and celebration. Oh, this is what's given. These are the ones that are given for me to know the love, to support me in my desire to know God, to be in the full experience of love and the joy and the surprise. And it's always surprising somehow. And it's never, I never know, like, I don't know why it's so surprising every time. I'm just constantly taken by surprise. But it feels great. It feels amazing. That's the feeling. And every time that there's, like, it feels like more and more and more is being given in every moment. And I have this feeling, this is very humbling. I don't even know why. It's very humbling.
It's like if you think you know what you can do with it, then it's like that I know even how to extend or where the invitation should be going, and to stay with the receiving the invitation and staying present, daring to just stay present with not even knowing the how or the where or the details. That humbleness, then we just moved and shown.
Of course you can't possibly know how to extend something like this. What is it that you are to do with it? Of course, but it's like you have to receive it fully and then extend it with Spirit, even more humble. It's like, okay, this is what's given, therefore I'm worthy. Just humbleness in this. If Spirit gives you a gift, it is to be received. Therefore, it's for you. And then even with that comes even higher level of humbleness and listening and following. Just knowing that you really don't know what to do with this and how to extend it. And yet, your function is to give it all fully. And it has to be with Spirit. Again, it's just like everything is just like to be so highly merged.
Yeah, and you said this morning that you want to love more, like Michael.
Be happy, happier.
That's what I heard, love more. And so that the prayer of your heart, that's where I'm feeling for me, I have a similar prayer. The humbleness comes in by, wanting to love more, wanting to extend that love so deeply, and just trusting that Spirit will give it to me. And that's where the humbleness comes in for me. It's like, and the certainty to know that I'm really merged with Spirit just by, okay, you said just wait a little longer, just wait, instead of arranging the script or the characters or trying to. If I want that certainty that I'm merged, then my prayer is just let me be shown that I don't have to do anything for this love to extend it or make it happen. And that's where I am right now, just like, okay, show me that I need do nothing. As the script seems to go, here you go, maybe not, here you go, well, we'll see. Not at all. Possibly in the future. And just being through such a wash that the mind's just like, okay, let's see what happens. I'm gonna just trust. And now I get to wait in certainty and trust and be shown, just staying in that prayer. That's how I will continue to be in the certainty of Christ. That's what I feel is the answer. That's where the humbleness comes in for me.
And the total and complete acceptance of support that is given for that. Like again, this isn't this isn't going to be a solo journey, because there's no depth. There's no depth or gift or love and trying to hear a voice by yourself individually. That's not it. And even it's like, let's say a little bit more, and just opening up completely to support, just like Spirit has support, and then all the symbols that's going to come in to support that call to open up even more, like final, whatever, even if it's 1%, and accepting it fully. Yeah, like once again, not a solo journey,
Cool.
not a solo endeavor. Yeah.
Thank God.
Yeah. And it's, and they come quickly too, so. They come very quickly. It's true, it's like, it reminds me, you just call up my name and you know where I'm at. And I'll be there, yes, I'll be there. And it's always Spirit. It's always Spirit, like yesterday. It's always Spirit. I didn't even know what I was calling for, but Ricki showed up, Michael showed up, and they're like, I think you need to call David. And I'm like, I heard it for 3 days, yeah. But it's just little things like that. Again, it's so humbling. They're very little things. They're very subtle things, but like with that, a whole world opens up. They're like, seemingly, it's just like, that's nothing. It's nothing. It's all fine. But then with that prayer, and again, you can do it. You can do it yourself. Like, you can't do it yourself. You need support for it, and it's given, and it's fast, and it's obvious. Again, it's very obvious. And yes, I'm very grateful.
Do you have to keep letting the love in?
Yes, yes, and just let it in, and like it's little things, but having like, I'll just sit there with you, just like that, and you make the call. Like, not just little things, and I was just like, I don't even know why it's so deep. Like, I don't even know why. Like, you just know it's something much, much deeper going on. Just like in the movie with Michael, the movie, Michael said, I want to go see world's biggest frying pan, or a non-sticking frying pan. You just know it's not about the frying pan because it's given, and every prompt is essential. You don't want to miss a thing, and then you understand that you need help, as much help as possible, as Spirit will have you have. It's not like, oh, I got it, yeah, I'm clear, I have clarity, I hear very well. It's like, it's kind of like, in the end, it's not only is it not dealt, but it's kind of not fun. It's just so much more fun having these angels around. It's just, yeah. Very vibrant.
Here I am in your presence. reach for the sky.